here for love. Yeah, yeah. No one can hold me down. I won't give it up. No. Ha! I want you to reach out. Don't play with me. The producers knew not to play with me. I'm so glad I watched to the end. I'm so glad they knew not to play with me. I saw that message on their Instagram. Oh, don't be mean to people. We're all just having fun on Love Island. And then I saw that message during the episode. And I said, okay, they're giving it to us twice. All right, maybe everybody's being a little bit too hard on the cast. I understand. And then they tried to get rid of the Black Barbie. And I realized that message was for them. They don't want us bullying them. Ha! Ah! Ah! Y'all knew not to play with me. Nick and Alondria get on my damn nerves, but I'm riding with them all the way to the end. I'm not giving a dime to them boring bombshells. So we got to figure it out. The cast better get it together. After we get that Twitter challenge, I need them to lock in and find out who's going to get this money. Because when I had the thought that I was going to have to give them Casa girls and them Casa boys money, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah, they knew not to play with me. They knew, y'all ate that up. Y'all ate that up. I'm going to give y'all tens. Oh, chills. I'm going to give y'all tens. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Had my mama crying. They had my mama crying. My mama was heartbroken. Oh, they did good. Y'all did your big one. Y'all did your big one. Congrats on the Emmy, because you earned it. Oh, they knew not to play with me. Oh, girl. Oh, I was about to... when I tell y'all I was on their Instagram, my hands were shaking because I was about to cuss them out. They knew not to play with me. They knew not to play. She gets on my damn nerves. I said, Alondria, you got to play the game, but I don't want her to go home. I don't want her to. You think I'm going to sit in there with Jaden and Vanna? The devil is a liar. Main cast is main cast for a reason. Absolutely not. They knew not to play with me. They earned that in me. They earned. I couldn't even finish my salad. And my mom made a delicious salmon salad. I couldn't even finish. My nerves. I'm going to give y'all tens. Because y'all played with me like a man. Y'all played with me like a man who know he fine and got a good mama. Hold on. They played in my face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They knew not to play with me, child. Where the hell? I don't know nobody saw my cowboy quarter. Oh. Child. I was about to say, I know my sister wasn't in here playing with my cowboy Carter stuff. Oh, Lord. They knew not to play with me, girl. They knew not to. I hope this woke Alondria the hell up. I hope this woke Alondria the hell up. I'm tired. Now you can go home, girl. You better work. But I didn't want her to go home. This felt like Jeremiah. This felt like Jeremiah all over again. I got chills, y'all. I got chills. She said, I'm going to get my cowboy. I said, girl, don't go. Oh, they earned that in me. Oh, they earned that in me. Girl, let me get my super chats. I'm going to get my super chats and now I'm going to just get right into the review. It's too much to talk about. Let me get these super chats. Y'all ate that up. Hey, Soulless. Praise the Lord. Soulless said, hey, Nikki. My name's hard to pronounce. It's like police. Ooh. Solis. Hey. Now, wait a minute. Solis, you have been here for years. Why are you just now telling me that? Solis, thank you for giving me the proper pronunciation. Solis. I think Nick and Ola will have the opportunity to come back to the villa if they're chosen by their main couple. I think that's going to happen too. Taylor better not play with me. Sierra, I already know what she's going to do. Taylor better not play with me. He better not play with me. Because Ace ain't picking Coco. Ace ain't picking Coco. Whew. They had me, girl. They had me. Thank you, Solis. Obviously me. I know you was going through it. I know you was going through it watching this episode. Thank you for the super chat. Obviously me said, feel free to submit your application to the Nikki Laundry Hive, Nikki. We would love to have you on board. Training can start early as tomorrow. I don't think that's happening. I don't think Nikki Laundry is happening. I think now that the main cast know that nobody is safe, I think everybody's going to lock in. Everybody's suddenly going to be closed off. Yeah. The producers ate that. They ate that. Another super chat from Obviously Me. Thank you, Obviously Me. Obviously Me said, I came here for Nicolandria. Nothing can hold them down. I think if anything happens with them, it's going to happen after the villa. I don't think that anything is going to happen on this show. Thank you again so much for the super chat. Hello, Priscilla. Priscilla said, Priscilla, thank you for the super chat. I also want to say this, guys, if I'm mispronouncing your name wrong, please do what Solis did. If it's a Love Island live, you're going to have to super chat me. I probably won't see it because it'd be a lot of comments. Y'all are already halfway through the show. Y'all already in the chat. I literally open up the chat to load. I open up my StreamYard to load a video, to load a clip. And I saw that it was so many comments. I said, oh, they're already here. They're already here. So if I'm mispronouncing your name wrong, please forgive me. I'm from Philly. We don't be pronouncing nothing right. Only thing we know how to pronounce is Schuylkill. So please just let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And thank you again, Solis. Priscilla said, listen, I was crying like a baby. Bring my girl back expeditiously. Love how she silenced old Zach on her way out. That's what I said. Lock in, girl, because you could go home. Lock in. Amen. Amen. Zora, thank you for the super chat. Zora said, how do we know they're safe for sure? Remember, in Spency, I'm not supposed to be in the comments, but I saw this from Spency and that gave me hope. Oh Lord, there's so many comments in here already. Oh, okay. Spency was an earlier comment. What did she say? She gave me peace. This is Denise. Ooh. My actual review will not be that long because it wasn't too much stuff happening to really. That's again. I didn't have a lot of notes this time, and that's because we got all these new people that are not as entertaining as the main cast. Like I said, main cast is main cast for a reason. So I don't have a lot of notes, but I got a little something. I got a little something for y'all. Something to get y'all gonna get some entertainment. Where is Spency's comment? I'm gonna have to paraphrase this. Lord, bring up Spencer. Darn it. How can I search? I can't search. I can't. Well, I can't find it, but Spency, I was looking through the chat and Spency gave me hope. She said, Nikki, remember, Ariana said, everybody is coming back to the villa. She said, everybody is coming back to the villa. So you're all the bombshells. So we were just thinking about the Casa people all coming back. We weren't also thinking about the main cast. I really feel like they did this elimination to put some fire in their behinds and to let them know that they don't have this game clocked like they think. And I'm glad they did it. So everybody's coming back. So then what's going to happen is the main cast is going to have to, so Taylor and Sierra are going to have to choose between Nick and Alondria and their new coupling. I feel like Nick and Sierra are going to stay together. Taylor, I'm not sure. I am not sure. So that's the scary part. But when I saw Landria say, come on in, and Nick was like, what? I was like, okay. Because I will say this, it didn't make sense, and it didn't seem fair that somebody who they were with for like 48 hours, they had to get a connection with or go home. It did not make sense that they both had connections in the villa. Let that connection send them home, not some stranger. It didn't make sense and it didn't seem fair. And I hope they never do this again. I miss the old Casa. This is not my thing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go to my notes. So first, let's get into this message that they sent to the fans. I was like, or I thought was sent to the fans. Baby, that was for them. Here we go. This is on their Instagram. They said, we appreciate the fans, the passion for the series, and the amazing group of Islanders who are sharing their summer with us. Please just remember they're real people. So let's be kind and spread love. Then also during the scene, we had the same kind of message saying, this is just a show, have fun, be nice to the Islanders, right? So I was like, I immediately thought that it was about Vanna, because I have to be honest with you. I felt like the Star family, we made some comments. There were some comments made, but I felt like, we're a little mature here. So everybody was really careful with their words. But if you go to their Instagram, her generation is tearing that girl apart. Like, there was a video, I guess because I follow a lot of Love Island content, her video came up in my feed. And I think it was a dancing video of her. I go into the comments, every comment in this girl's video, this 21-year-old girl. I know she's a woman at 21, but if you've been 21 before, you know. I'm not a girl. Not yet a woman. In between. There's an in between. Anyway, almost every comment in her video was pictures of Jigsaw. And I'm just like, a 21-year-old doesn't do that to their face unless there was prior bullying or mistreatment before, unless she felt like she did not look good. So she had to, not unless she felt like she didn't look good, so she had to do something to her face. She went too far, right? I don't know why these surgeons are allowed to touch faces that are still developing. It seems illegal. Everybody's saying that Heather from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is behind the surgery because she does look a bit like Heather. And that's the problem. Heather is like in her 50s. Vanna is 21. I think we have to really let people know, especially the younger people know that plastic surgery, they have only perfected plastic, not even perfected, but a lot of the plastic surgery, a majority of the plastic surgery that is done is normally done on older people to make them look a little younger than what they really, really are. They don't have a lot of experimentation working on early 20s and teens to make them look younger than what they are. Why the hell do you want to look younger and you're 21? What in the pedophilia is going on with the men of your generation that you want to look younger than that? So you're going to these people who don't know how to work on a younger person because the stuff that they are doing are for somebody older. So she's getting fillers in places where you get that because you've lost the collagen, because over the years you lose the collagen. Why are you getting filler over collagen that's already there? They don't know how to make your lips bigger. They've tried. They cannot do it. You look ridiculous. You look ridiculous. I'm sorry. Let's leave it to the ethnics with the full lips. Like, leave it to the sisters. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I at first was like, oh, this is for Vanna. And I still think it's for Vanna. But I also think that they put that message in between this episode to let us know to chill on them as well. But I made some, if you were on my Instagram for Juneteenth, you saw me make some watermelon juice. Ate that up. Ate that up. I'm drinking that right now. Delicious, refreshing. I feel scanning. Anyway, I also think that they're putting up that message because Love Island USA was not as big as Love Island UK. Now, Love Island USA has surpassed Love Island UK to the point where I'm seeing videos of people, especially black girls in the UK, like, I'm not watching. They're like, I'm not watching that anymore. Black girls on Love Island USA is getting chose. We keep on seeing the baddest sister on the show getting played. We're not watching that anymore. We're watching Love Island USA. So it's gotten extremely huge. And I think because Love Island UK had so much bullying that some people, took their own lives because of it, or maybe it wasn't the main thing, but it's known that it had got out of hand over there. So they changed a lot of things up. So they're scared that the same thing is probably going to happen here, especially with somebody so young who obviously there's something going on up there if she's doing all of these things to her face and body. So they have to be very protective over their talent. I will say this, I got what they were saying and I understood. Then I got in the comments of that Instagram message. Y'all were lighting them up. Y'all said, oh, funny you would say this now. You ain't say a damn thing about Jeremiah being harassed by Huda. Y'all did not care. Y'all cussed them out. Everybody was like, well, Huda's still in the villa after what she did to Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is gone. Oh, so y'all don't care about verbal abuse when it's happening to a man. Yikes. They should have never put that message up. I get what they were trying to do, but it's just like, you got to take some responsibility as well. People were just like, y'all want us to be nicer to them, but y'all are editing them to look like villains. So this is our reaction for what you're putting on the show. You got to take some responsibility as well. I understand both sides. I really, really do. But just for people who are new to this show, I think that that's why that message was put there, because I don't think they expected this show to get this popular so fast, because we're on season 7. So this show's been on for a while. Season 6, I'll go on to say, what season was Cache and Cinco? I think season 3 really, if it was season 3 with Cache and Cinco and Trina, I believe, I think that was the one that really started to get the ball rolling for USA. But now Love Island is huge to the point where this show is getting more viewership than the NBA Finals. Grown men were making videos like, I'm going to record the finals and I because I got to watch Love Island. Like, it's gotten so big that it's bigger than sports. So they really have to be careful now, and just really try to control this audience. I had to do the same thing. Like, I don't get the views that they get. Why would I? It's a huge TV show, right? I'm just little old me. But I even saw some stuff early when I started to review Love Island about Huda, and I was like, we don't like what she's doing, but let's control how we speak on this platform. Let's be careful, because it can get out of hand, because we also have to realize we don't like the decisions that they're making. They're also very young, some of them, and they're doing this in front of the world. That's not easy. And what the decisions that they're making are extremely edited. So let's give grace, but still check them. So anyway, that's why I believe they put that message up. And I think the issue going forward, and now currently with Love Island, is the fact that the show is just really popular. So with this season alone, just because season 6 was so huge. Speaking of season 6, are y'all watching their new show? Peacock keep on suggesting Beyond the Villa to me, and I can't get into it. I'm gonna try. Probably on Saturday or maybe tomorrow. It's an off day. I'm gonna try to get into it, but I don't know. Let me know if you've seen the sneak peek or whatever. Let me know what you think. But anyway, season 6 got so big that it attracted a lot of people. So now this season, you are dealing with actors and influencers who are hyper aware that they are being filmed. So that's why we're so confused. Like, what game are they playing? The game that they're playing is brand deals and acting jobs when they get out of the villa. No, but that's why we don't have like these connections. We're like, why isn't anybody coupled up? Where's the love in Love Island? Baby, it's brand deals is on their mind. Being invited to award shows is on their mind. Getting 100K, you know, Amazon deal, their Amazon store blowing up, being one of Sephora's elites, that's on their mind, right? So they're necessarily not thinking about love or the game. It's about what this show can do for me because I've seen what the show has done for others. The same thing is happening on The Bachelor, right? On The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and Bachelor in Paradise. People are not coming on these shows anymore for connections and finding love or a partner. Some are, but it's not enough to cast an entire show. People are coming here because of the opportunities. So we are like watching them play this game, and everybody's just like, what game? What game is this? You guys are not playing. This is not Love Island, because it's no longer Love Island, guys. It's Brand Deal Island. It's Influencer Island. It's Actor Island. I talked about this in my previous reviews, and I was just like, a lot of actors, we got to watch Ace. If Ace takes off, a lot of actors are going to start choosing Love Island to be their breakout role. And it's going to get more fake. It's going to get more obviously fake, because we're going to see people like try and fake these relationships that are not authentic, that are not real. And we may or may not check out. We will see. The producers are going to do their best to keep us interested like they did this episode. So we'll see. But that's what's happening now. And that's what happens when a show gets popular. That's what happens when a show changes people's lives forever. You get a lot of people coming on here who want the same thing. Like, you don't think this current cast looked at the last cast and was just like, I want what they got. I want my Cheetos brand deal. I want my own, reality TV show. I want to hit 1 million YouTube subscribers because of this show. So that's what's going to happen now. And I don't know how the show is going to handle that, because if you don't hire these people, then you have no show. So I don't know how they're going to sort through that. They may need to get a second or third casting team to help them really sort through the people who are coming here for, on a false pretense. We will see. We will see. But they're doing a lot of casting. I saw a lot of regulars there. So we will see. But I hope next season they cut the influencers and the actors down. But again, you got to get people who are going to be open and want to be on camera and not be awkward. So it may be hard. We will see moving forward. And again, I want to say this. I'm not mad at the people who are playing the game. I'm not mad at this cast. Now, child, when I thought that some of them were going, I got a little scared. So I'm going to appreciate the main cast. I can't get mad at them for playing the game because they're making decisions that I wouldn't make, or they changed the game in a way. I can't get mad at them. They came to a popular show. They're doing the best that they can. We're watching them play this game. They don't know that we can see, not everything, but we see things that they don't see. And we are also getting an edited version of what they're actually doing. So I can't get mad at what we're seeing. I could dislike some things, but let's not get too invested, because at the end of the day, this is just for entertainment. But that's why I want the Twitter challenge. I want it so badly because I want them to know that we think they're playing this game terribly. I feel like that's the only way we can talk to them. We tried to talk to them through voting. It did nothing. It did nothing. It got rid of Jeremiah, and Alondria stayed with Taylor. We have to literally talk to them to let them know that we think that they are playing a terrible game. I just saw this before I got on here, and I was cracking up. So where is he at? So hot Andrew Caldwell, he is getting lit up by his people on TikTok and Instagram. Because this guy came on here acting like he was Puerto Rican, and he's actually Haitian. He just lives in Puerto Rico. And I remember when I saw a video like a couple hours ago, and these Puerto Rican girls were watching him, and they were so excited because somebody from Puerto Rico was going to be on the show. And then they heard him speak Spanish and they were like, what? Because this man is Haitian. JD is on here playing. Oh, his Haitian people are lighting him up. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. They were like, JD, why you get on there and play with them people? Speaking of hot Andrew Caldwell, Huda is not attracted to him. I think Huda is now just playing the game because her options are not, she lost Jeremiah. So I think she's just trying to stay in the game, but her body language is so different. She's so reserved. And Huda is such a flirt. She is not giving him anything. He even said that he loves dating mothers. And she's like, oh, okay. Huda said, I wanted the black, not this one. Okay. She's not attracted, but she's just trying to stay in the game. So listen, we wanted a more reserved Huda. We got it. So the guys are talking about a laundry room. I tell you guys, everything that happens at the beginning of the show, foreshadowing. The guys are saying that she's moving a bit slow, especially Zach. Zach is just like, when he was talking to her in our conversations about Taylor or whatever, and she was just like, oh, it took me and Taylor a week to kiss. And Zach was like, I don't have a week. Get out of me. So Zach's like, I'm trying to stay on the show. I'm trying to get in the villa. I don't have a week. Me and you got to get the ball rolling. So when I saw that scene, I said, oh, she's in trouble. She's in trouble. They showed us that scene to prepare us for what was about to happen. It hurt me so much when Amaya was talking to JD and she started to cry. And the reason why she started to cry was because JD was giving her flowers, and he started to empower her. And she just began to cry because that has not been her experience in the villa. She has not had a guy treat her humanely since she's been there. And she just got so emotional because that was what she needed. And again, I love Amaya. I like her on the show. I think she is great TV. I am so concerned for her. I just feel like her spirit has been broken in that villa. And I want her to win, but I'm just like, I don't think she can take another rejection. I'm ready for her to come back. Just come back to America and get your tens back home in New York, because this show is just breaking her. I hate how they treat her. I hate it. TJ did his big one. He does not like Vanna at all. He was doing his best to get back to Iris. He is not interested in her. So TJ was doing what he had to do. He was pursuing every damn body. Okay, if he had more time, he would have pursued the boys, because he's trying to stay in the villa. And again, TJ is not used to pursuing, because I think he's that guy where he's from. In his community, he's not that guy in Casa. So he has to work. He has to work, and he put in the work. He put in the work, but I feel like, and maybe it's just because Vanna is so young, he gave her nothing. He was not attracted to her. TJ talked to Vanna like this the entire time. Vanna's right here. He's looking away. He's like, yeah, so what are you interested in? Cool. He was not attracted to her. He did not want to be with her, but Vanna ate it up. But I was just like, he is not attracted to her. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work when TJ and Vanna enter the villa and he immediately dubs her for Iris. Because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And Vanna is 21. She might burn that villa down. She still got them teen emotions. She might burn that villa down. Speaking of people who are not into each other, where is little man? Oh, my heart. When I thought little man was about to leave the villa, I said, now wait a damn minute. He got on my nerves, but I don't want him to go. I wasn't ready. Anyway, little man. He just gives me little brother. Every time I see him, I want to say bye, Roger. Anyway, he is not attracted to Coco. Coco was gorgeous. Coco is in LA, so I was just like, oh, there's going to be something there. This boy is really locked into Shelly, because this is how Ace talked to every girl. Him and TJ. This is how they talk to every girl, especially Ace in Casa. And when Ace is with Shelly, everything is open. Arms, legs, mouth. He is so open when he talks to Shelly. But all the girls in Casa, he's sitting there talking to Coco. He's like, yeah, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. Hasn't licked his lips yet. Ace has not licked his lips in Casa. He's really clocked into Shelly. His entire body language, his entire, like, everything about him is so muted and tamed. Oh, he's waiting to get back to Shelly. That's what he said. Bring back Shelly immediately. He's waiting to get back to her. I'm not holding space yet, but I'm opening a bit. We will see. I got a little shaken up a bit this episode, so we will see. But I was just like, oh, he's not attracted to Coco. He was doing the same thing that TJ was doing. Locked off. Even his legs was locked. Because the last time his legs was open, Vanna thought he was playing footsie with her. And he was like, girl, I ain't playing footsies with you. So now his legs is locked, his arms is locked, and he's looking away. These boys are not interested in the Casa girls. Has this ever happened before? Has this ever happened? Because the girls is having the time of their life. Sierra is having so much fun, she started crying. She was like, I'm worried about my connection. But the boys are not having the time that we expected for them to have. So when Zach had that conversation with the guys about Alondria, I got scared. Then we see this scene of Then we see this scene of Alondria talking to Zach. Alondria said, girl, you're in Casa. Alondria says, oh, I move at a different pace. You know, I'm a lot slower in real life. So I wanted to say to my authentic self how I am in the real world. I said, Alondria, you're not in the real world. You're in Love Island. So you have to move a bit differently. When she said, I always knew she was the older sister, but when she said it last episode and expounded upon it, I was just like, I think that's what we're singing, right? Alondria as the eldest, she can't be as reckless, right? She got to keep everything together. She got to look out for everybody. I think she is hyper focused on the fact that that the world is watching her play this game. Her siblings are watching. I do that, right? Like my little sister is grown, but I hold myself a certain way because I have, younger, I got younger siblings and I don't know if they're going to pop in here and I got to, but it happens, right? So she's holding herself a certain way. She's holding herself as the eldest. And I'm like, Alondria, I get it. You're on a TV show and this is Love Island. You got to clock in. You have to clock in. And if you do not know how to clock in as the eldest, I need you to take the spirit of the youngest. Ain't nobody more reckless in a family than the baby. Look at Ace, reckless. Ain't nobody in a family more reckless than the baby of they don't have a care in the world and they don't give a damn. That's how she has to play the game. She has to play the game like she is the baby of the family. Abandon your responsibilities. Abandon the fact that your younger siblings are watching you. Abandon the fact that you have to care for everybody and take care of everything. Clock into the baby and have fun. Because this guy is talking to her and he's just like, I'm interested. I'm interested to get to know more about you and kissing you. And she was just like, oh, I'll only kiss in the challenges. And he was just like, can I get a kiss after the challenge? And she's just like, oh, I can't, I want to be respectful of my situation. And I'm just like, you don't have a situation, Alondria. You're in a new coupling. You and Zach are a couple. You need to explore that. You are no longer in a relationship with Taylor. It's you and Zach now. Did they explain the rules to the cast? Like, I just not understand how she's still talking about Taylor. She can talk about Taylor in her confessional to the girls. Why are you talking to Taylor about Taylor to Zach? So then Zach gets scared because he's just like, if I pick her and we go into the villa, she's going to pick Taylor and I'm going to be vulnerable. So he's playing the game. She's not. You got to play the game like the baby of the family. You got to play the game like the baby of the family. I think after this episode, though, I think she clocked in. I think you got to put a little bit of fire up under them and let them know anybody can get it. The producer said anybody can get it. Y'all thought y'all did that to Jeremiah? Let us do a Jeremiah to you. Woo! I hope it woke him up. I hope it woke them up. So while Alondra is respecting Taylor, Taylor is having the time of his life. He is having the time of his life with Coco. I'm telling you, I've never heard Taylor speak so much, and I've never seen his teeth so much. He may beat the colorism allegations, guys. He may beat the colorism allegations because the way Taylor is with Coco, I haven't seen him with anyone. I haven't seen him like that with anyone in the villa. He may beat the colorism allegations. It may have been put on him too soon. Too soon. I know we were all looking for a reason why he wasn't attracted to Alondra because we're just like, have you seen her? Have you seen her? But we also have to realize Alondra is hot on a different kind of level. Like Alondra is hot, is like model hot. She is the man for her. Poor thing. I hope this show wakes her up. She is, let me bring her up. She's wasting her hotness on where she's from. I know you want a country boy. I know you want somebody from your hometown. Your hotness is global. This is billionaire hot. Your man is not working class, Alondra. You keep on trying to get with a working class man. Your man is not working class. He might not even be middle class. This is billionaire hot. You got to jump some tax brackets to get your king. The man that's looking for you is not a working class or middle class guy. You got to get in some spaces to find him, or for him to find you, because he that find up a wife find up a good thing. I know that's right. You got to get in them billionaire spaces. I'm not talking about, I'm gonna date the players. No, you have to date the owners. This is owners, and I know a lot of them are. It's going to be hard to if you want to find one of these with money, you better go down to Atlanta and talk to Shamia and Portia, because the billionaire for you is probably African. Hello. He might be in the motherland. This ain't regular hot. And she loves a regular dude. You're not going to be appreciated by the regular regulars. You got to jump some tax brackets, mama. You got to listen. This show is global. They're going to find you. They're going to be in your DMs, and you better answer. Okay? Because somebody told me how to pronounce Adrina's name. Adriana. You and Adriana are going to have some jets waiting for you when this show is over. You better get in that damn jet. I'm going to ride off with my cowboy. Absolutely not. Hop in that jet and change your life. Lord. Somebody got to talk to her. Where's her mama? Mama, talk to this girl. Oh God, what is that Twitter challenge happening? It is time. But anyway, back to Tay. He's having a good time. Like, I've never heard him speak this much. I've never seen his teach this much. He really, really enjoys Coco. I also have to realize he's 24. I was saying this to myself when I was watching him interact with Coco. I was just like, how dare you? Alondra is right there and you want to interact with Coco. And then I was like, you know what, Nikki? He's 24. Rest. He's 24. Rest. A 30-year-old Taylor is going to realize he lost a good one. He's going to realize it. 24-year-old Taylor, he's not going to realize it. Oh my gosh, I just thought about, I made some banging string beans. Child, let me get to my string beans. My mouth started watering. I was like, why is my mouth watering? Oh, string beans. I made some delicious smothered string beans. I cooked them so long, the meat was falling off the turkey bone. Nice. But he's 24. Let him rock. He's going to make dumb decisions. That frontal lobe is coming. It's coming. Just give him some time. Just give him some time. Poor Sierra crying over Nikki. He in that villa trying to get Jaden. I think this is what I told you. I think Jaden knew that Nick did not want her. Jaden knew that Nick did not want her. Nick clocked into the game. Nick and Ace have been playing the game. They've been playing the game from day one. Nick listened to the rules. Unlike Alondria, Nicholas, where's my baby? Oh, we almost got him out of here. I felt so bad. I said, not my neck. Not my neck. Nicholas listened to the rules. I don't know what rules Alondria heard, but Nick knew that somebody was getting eliminated if they weren't in a coupling. And he knew that Clark was not feeling him and he wasn't feeling Clark. So he's trying to make that work, but he knows. Nick is wise enough to know that the two black girls that came into that villa only kissed black guys. I think they also kissed one guy too, but they probably thought that he was biracial. So he knew. He said, the sisters in here, they don't like no milk. He knows what sisters like milk because he's been there before. Let's be honest. So he knows. He knows the ones that like it. He knows the ones that are just like, oh, white boy, you so cute, but go head on. So he's hyper aware of that. So he just started working because out of nowhere, he has this attraction to Jaden. Really? He's trying to stay. Smart guy, smart move. Didn't work out for him though. Child, it didn't work out for them. So anyway, let's get to the recoupling. So we're going to first start off with the girls. So everybody is still in their couples that they were in from the beginning of Casa. Amaya is asked to come up and stand up in front of the fire pit because she is not in a coupling. And then they all get a text and it says, if somebody wants to recouple with Amaya, please stand up. Everybody's sitting down and then Zach stands up. I immediately know that Alondria is pissed because she looked straight forward and smiled. She was like, and everybody's, and she is not moving. And I said, oh, mother's pissed. Mother's pissed. I hated that for her. I think she needed that. I think she needed that. So Zach stands up. Child, not that one. Not that one, girl. So Thailand stands up for Amaya. And Amaya, oh, no. I'm like, Amaya. She's such great TV. I'm like, Amaya, it's girl, you're saved. It's okay. It's okay. So now Amaya sits down with Zach and they are recoupled. And then Alondria is by herself. The girls are just a mess. So Alondria has to get up and she has to stand in the fire pit. She now replaces Amaya. And they get a text and it says, is any of the guys interested in Alondria? If you're interested in Alondria, stand up. None of the guys stand up. My heart. I said, oh, I knew we would be here. I knew we would be here because Alondria just didn't try. And I'm like, you gotta try. However, I knew something had to happen because I'm just like, how do you expect people to try to build a connection with somebody in 48 hours? Not even, right? Because they got you on hold half the time. They can't really talk to each other because they don't want them talking while they're not filming. So they do let them, but they try not to because they want to catch everything. So I'm just like, it's not a lot of time for them to build connections. But then I remember the foreshadowing where Zach was saying that she's a slow burner and he doesn't have a week. Then he's saying that he wants to kiss her outside of the challenge and she rejected that, says she's still locked in the Tay. And I was like, oh my God, they showed us this because she's going. They showed us this because she's going. So all the girls are weeping because none of the guys are standing up. Then there's a text sent and it says, Alondria, because you are now single and not in a coupling, you are now dumped from the villa. Baby, you would have thought they said, Alondria, you have been dumped from planet Earth. It is time to meet Jesus Christ. I was like, oh my God, she's going to live again, guys. The girls, they were screaming louder than Amaya. Amaya, oh no, they were like, it was guttural screams and cries. Baby, when the camera panned back on to Zach, I was like, oh, that poor guy. Oh, he knows he's done. So while the girls are like, Zach is like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to be the villain. Where's Thailand? I felt so bad for Thailand. He was like, oh, I didn't know what to do. Yeah, like, I just felt something strong with him. I'm like, I didn't want to be the villain. He's like, I knew what I have to do. I was going to be the villain. And they're like, no, you're not the villain. Insane. So Amaya, so Alondra is just like, I had a great time here. It's fine. I'm gonna find my cowboy. Me and Taylor are going to connect again. Girl, locked into the damn game. So all the girls, walk over to her and they just start breaking down and weeping. Poor Zach. The camera keeps on going to him because Zach knows. He did that. Listen, I feel bad for him because I feel like there was no pick that he could have picked that he would not have been the villain. He really was put in a tough position. Anyway, so Alondra goes up to Pack. This is not funny, but the girls were so dramatic. Shelly's on Alondria's luggage. She's shaking. Oh, Shelly, she gave her best black stage play performance. You would have thought that she was the mother who found out that her son was on crack in a Tyler Perry play. The body, she couldn't even pack her stuff. She kept on putting clothes in a suitcase. It was like, just body, just travailing, right? Then Huda, oh, they dramatic. Huda walked up, she looked at Alondra, and she was just like, oh, she collapsed. And the guys are crowding around Zach because they feel bad because he feels like garbage. And they're like, oh, you can hear them screaming. Oh, poor Zach. So while Alondra is packing her stuff, she gets up and she's just like, I deserve love. She starts crying. The girls start wailing again and they hug her. They take their little photo booth. It was so heartbreaking. So then Alondra comes back down to say goodbye to the guys. Thailand's like, can I just pull you? She's like, no. Save it. Why are you mad at him? You, my girl, Alondra, you gave him nothing. Why are you mad at him? I love Alondra. I think she should have been upset with herself. Like, Nick learned the games of Casa, and he was clocking in. TJ was clocking in. Amaya clocking in. She let Zach know that she wanted him. Now, we could be like, oh, Amaya, why are you clocking on Zach? I think she clocked in on Zach because nobody else was giving her anything. Zach was giving her something. I will say this. I don't think that Zach likes Amaya. He might switch up when he gets to the villa and see somebody else that he wants. I don't think he likes Amaya. Even when he kissed her, he seemed like turned off. I think he's trying to stay in the game, like bombshells and Casa people do. They are watching this game and they are trying to stay in the game. So I think, and this hurts me to say, but I think another man is using Amaya to stay in the game. And she is unaware. And I just feel so bad because I feel like she thinks that he really likes her. And I think when he gets to that villa, he's probably going to ice her again. And we're going to have another Amaya breakdown because another man has devalued her. She should have went for TJ. But he wasn't coming up off of Huda. Oh, Lord. So Alondra goes home. The girls are wailing. Shelly's makeup is just all down. Her chest and her dress. They are done. And I'm like, poor Zach. He got a target on his back. He got a target on him. They get him out of there. When them girls go back and tell the boys what Zach did, they're getting him up out of there. So I'm heartbroken. My mom, Alondria. My mom was messed up. I'm like, Alondria, damn, you gotta clock in and play this game. He asked you if he could kiss you outside of the challenge. And you said no, because you still a couple up with Taylor. But you're in a coupling with him. You gave him nothing and expected him to keep you. I don't think she should be mad at him. I think she should be mad at herself. I really, really do. So Alondria goes, then we get to the boys recoupling. So again, they're asked if because TJ is single, the ladies, the Casa girls are asked if they want to recouple with someone. Vanna stands up and she goes over with TJ. Ace is now single. Scared me. I was like, oh my gosh, we can't get rid of the menace of the villa. We can't get rid of the menace of the villa. So now Vanna and TJ are coupled up. They sit down. Ace is now single, so he stands up, and anybody who wants to recouple with him can recouple with him. I knew Coco because Ace is Coco's type. She likes a guy like that because Ace gives very LA. He is definitely her type, and so she was sitting there when the text came, and she was sitting there like trying not to look at Taylor, and then she looks at Taylor and she goes. And she gets up and she stands with Ace. So now Ace and Coco are a couple. They sit down. Then Taylor has to stand up. And I was like, Taylor and Alondria are going? America's going to riot. America is going to riot. So Taylor stands up. And again, the ladies get a text. If there's anybody that wants to couple up with Taylor, couple up with Taylor. Nick looks at Taylor and says, don't leave me, baby. Taylor looks at him, smiles. She smirks. She looks down. She looks up. She gets up and she stands with Taylor. And I'm like, Nick! Prince Charming is going. So Nick gets up and a text goes, if anybody wants to couple up with Nicholas, get up there. Jaden is. So I'm like, girl, get up. She doesn't get up and the text goes, and the text comes and says, Nick, because you're single, you have been dumped from the villa. The boys, oh, they lost it. Taylor couldn't stand up. The boys lost it. I said, oh, that villa is not going to be the same. Not going to be the same. So Nick, gives his little goodbye speech. Jaden is like, she's broken up. I think she's broken up because she got a target. Oh, they're getting her out of there. They're getting her out of. She sent Nick home. She's done for. So she's crying. The Casa girls are trying to comfort her. So the guys go over to Nick and they hug him. Austin is trying to cry. Boy, bye. So they go to help Nick pack. It's the same thing. Ace can't get himself together. He hugs Nick and he's shaking. The baby is just crying. He can't stop. Like you could see Ace's hands like in Nick's flesh. He was broken. Oh, he was broken. Taylor came over and hugged Nick. He collapsed in his arms. He couldn't speak. He said, man, I said, how long did they? Oh my gosh, this is something. We thought that nobody was friends. I guess not. I guess we were wrong because these boys are brothers, okay? So the boys will start breaking down. Nick is literally at this point carrying Taylor because Taylor is hurt. He can't believe it. So Nick goes and packs his stuff, and then they do the whole picture thing, the whole photo booth thing, and then Nick is just like, well, gotta go. Nick starts breaking down crying. All the guys hug him, especially Nick and Ace. They start breaking down crying again. And then I hear this weeping. This like, I look over, it's my mom. Oh, they broke Mama Star again. Oh, my mom was like, Nick, hurt. This show is messing with my mama's mental health. I don't know if I'm gonna let her watch this anymore. But she was heartbroken. So then Nick leaves the villa. My mom's crying on the couch, and I'm on Love Island's Instagram. I ain't watching the rest of this damn episode. Next thing I know, I'm typing. I'm the curse I was about to put on them producers. Baby, I was tapping into the ancestors with that. All of a sudden, Nick walks out and the Jeep pulls up, a Love Island Jeep. And I'm like, the door opens and this Alondria. Ah, let me put this down. What? Alondria's like, come on, Nick, get in the car. And I'm like, ah! Okay. Okay, we got something cooking. We're cooking with grease. So Nick and Alondria hops in the car and then the show ends right there. We don't give a preview. I think what's going to happen is what Spency said, because I was in the chat and Spency was encouraging me. I think what's happening is they are both going to go back and their partners that they were coupled up with before, Sierra and Taylor, are now going to have the power. And their power is going to be if they want to recouple with whoever. And if they recouple again, Nicholas and Alondria are back in the game. I think Nick is safe. I do not know about Alondria because of Taylor. Now, here's the thing. Taylor, I think, is more attracted to Coco than he is to Alondria. I think if it's concerning Ace, he's going to make him pick Alondria. I think if it's concerning Taylor, he's going to pick Coco. But why pick Coco when she wants Ace? So Alondria may still be in the game. We are going to see. But the producers ate that up. Oh, they ate that up. Because I was scared. Let me tell you something. They did that for two reasons. One, to let the main cast know, ain't none of y'all safe. Ain't none of y'all. Y'all don't know this game. Y'all have not clocked this game. Y'all are not safe. Any one of y'all can go at any time. Anybody can get it. These eliminations are rated E for everybody. Anybody can get it. Y'all better clock in. Y'all still exploring and we're at Casa? Y'all better clock in. So I think the game has officially changed. They also did that to let us know the producer said we cast the main cast for a reason. Y'all don't know how to produce no damn show. We know what we're doing. So sit there, shut up, and enjoy the show. All that texting and emailing and Instagram, all that stuff y'all doing to try to get us to change up things, this is what could have happened. Appreciate what you got. And I said, well, I heard you. I heard you. But when I thought the eighth was going to go, oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna answer on my phone. You just watched the episode? Oh. Oh, my little sister just watched. She's a little heartbroken. I gotta be a big sister. Are you okay?
Don't put me on that camera.
I'm not. Are you okay?
I mean, I've cried for almost 30 minutes.
Girl, I was about to light them producers up. I was about to light them up.
I was crying for 30 minutes. That was emotional.
Yes. Oh, mommy was a mess. When Nick...
I'm still laughing at that fool talking about
when Nick started to cry, mommy lost it.
Also, Alondria needs therapy, but we can't sidebar about that.
Yeah, we can.
But that's how you bring the audience back, because they were losing us.
Listen, they let us know we're the producers for a reason.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Nick, I was emotional for him.
When he started crying, and then Ace's body was shaking and Taylor couldn't speak. Oh, I was messed up. I said, we can't break the boys up. We can't break them up.
I want the men them gone.
Yeah. All them Casa boys and girls can go. We're good. We want the main cast back. Sorry, producer. Sorry.
Friend is, he's a friend of Miguel, so he think he's hot in the ussy, and
Yeah.
I'm not a fake.
Yeah.
He's a 0 out of 10 for me. Don't recommend.
Lauren, but that's not fair though. I don't like the fact what he did, but Alondria wasn't giving him anything. He said, "Can we kiss outside of the challenge?" What did she say?
Don't get me wrong. I felt like it was for sure. It had to happen that way. She even knew, like, oh, I have no connection with none of these people. I want to. I don't want none of these men. However, I didn't like the aftermath of him. Like, I feel like his side things is what bothers me more than the reality of the scenario. First of all, you see they're all upset. Oh, because I feel like I'm the villain. You're trying to be Ace. You came on here trying to be the Asian Ace, and it's a weird like obsession that you have trying to be somebody that you're not. I feel like if he was himself, he would be fine.
Yeah.
But he was even hyperventilating because he realized Elandria wasn't feeling him like that, so he was trying to hurry up and find. He does not like. Well, he don't like Amaya. He's settling.
He doesn't, and that's when he's going to become the real villain. When Amaya realizes that he does not want her.
Yeah, for sure. She probably makes way more sense with JD, but Huda is so crazy that he's scared. He doesn't know what
I like her with JD. I do.
But Ace and Shelly basically losing their best friends. The producers ate that up.
They did. They did the good thing.
That their heads are in the game, but I mean, also Nick got a little too cocky and a little too confident for that weird.
Well, this is the thing. They all needed that. They needed the shake up. The audience needed the shake up. Listen, lesson learned. I won't tell them how to produce again.
Also making sure that you let the Star family know that we're spreading love, that there's no cyberbullying, no cyber.
What? Oh, what the hell are you talking to? The Star family does not cyberbully. Oh, that's not us. No, we're all mature here. We have jobs and we know the Lord. We don't do all that. Or Allah. We don't do all that.
That's shaky.
We don't do all that.
I am going to say the newcomers that are starting to watch Love Island, love y'all down, but y'all have to also, y'all got to watch season 2 first before y'all.
Oh, wait a minute. No, you're not going to get on here critiquing. I'm going to get them together. No, you're not. God bless you. Now, wait a damn minute. She's not going to get Now, wait a minute. She's not going to get on here and start chastising. Girl, you just started watching this show. Told you, ain't nobody more reckless than the baby of the family. Wait, I think I got some more super chats. Let me get my super chats, and then I will get your comments. Hey, Chantel, thank you for the super chat. Chantel said, "Hey, Nikki, I think I'm in a minority, but the whole cast can go." No, you're not. A lot of people want the whole cast to say, "I'm still not over Jeremiah, and I can't hear Ola talk about Taylor anymore." Here's the thing. Thank you, Chantel, for the super chat. I want to give the main cast a chance. I want to give the main cast a chance because I think this shakeup is what they needed. And I hope right after Casa, we get the Twitter challenge. I think they're going to start moving differently. And again, when I said the main cast is the main cast for a reason, I mean that. Like, they casted these people because they casted people who could be anchors of the show. If you're a bombshell, it's because they don't think that you can anchor the show. What a lot of us is unaware of is that they filmed the show a week or maybe 2 weeks before they actually start filming. And that's because they are trying out people. And a lot of those people who they try out are people who will probably be bombshells or end up being main cast. So they're trying to see how not only these people work in the villa, but how the villa would work for the main cast. So they hire people who have a kind of personality of the main cast. So this is how it goes. Let's say I'm in my casting office, right? And I have the main cast all here. Then I have bombshells. I have second choices. I have people that we may want to come in later. Now they all have to have the main cast and the bombshells locked in. So all the main cast and bombshells are already there. But main cast can switch at any time because main cast can switch when background checks come in, when something happens before we start filming that we did not expect, or while they're filming the show a week or 2 weeks before the show is actually filmed, they might see somebody dynamic or interesting and be like, damn, she was terrible in her casting, but she's great on camera in this show. Let's switch out Huda with Jasmine or something like that. And then we'll just make Huda a bombshell and Jasmine will be main cast. That happens all the time because they are watching to see how these people actually work. And sometimes main casts are the people filming. Even though they were cast as main cast, they're just like, I think they're great, but now as we're getting ready, I'm kind of concerned about them. Let's throw them in early and see how they work. If they continue to work, we'll let them stay. So a lot of that happens already. So I'm gonna trust production. I'm gonna trust production to be like, you know what you're doing. You picked them for a reason. I'm gonna rock with it. And also for me, I'm sorry, the new people are boring. I don't want to see Jaden and Vanna find love. No shade. I just feel like the main cast didn't give me what I wanted. But I also feel like the new girls are going to give me nothing. I'm interested in seeing Coco, an LA girl. She know how to do this, right? I'm interested in seeing a bit more of Clark. I'm interested in seeing more of Tall Hannah because I feel like Tall Hannah is Pepe and Austin's type. So I'm interested to see how that, and maybe TJ, I'm interested to see how she operates in there. But a lot of the main cast girls, a lot of the Casa girls, I don't think we got enough time for me to really want to be invested in their relationships that they might, because I don't want to start from the beginning. Like, I've already been here. I don't want to start from the beginning. And then the same thing with the Casa boys. I'm interested in Zach because Zach is messy, right? I do want him to come back. I feel like him and Ace are going to go at it. Very interesting to see how that works. And I'm interested in Chris for Shelly because I think that Shelly is really interested in him. And I think he's going to shake some things up. The rest of the guys, I'm just not. I'm sorry. The white boys were done. The white boys were done. I'm not interested in them. I'm not interested in JD. I would rather, even though the main cast got on my nerves, I would rather just see their journey than the new people. I just don't. Oh, wait a minute. I just am not. I don't know. And also, it's not their fault. I don't think we had enough time. I don't think we had enough time to like really get to know these people. It was so quick. I thought Casa was long. Is Casa over? I don't know. I felt like we should have had a bit more time with them before we got an elimination. Like they literally had one challenge together. One game that like, we needed more time. And this makes me think that Casa was pushed up because this is very early for Casa. Not only was it pushed up, but it was hella quick. And I think it was hella quick just because the main cast got comfortable and we didn't really have anybody locked in. And normally for Casa, we have at least 2 couples who are closed off. And you want that because you want to see their reaction when they come back with another partner. So I think this was not planned to be this early, but they did it to do a little shakeup. And I think they did a great job. Alawa, yes, because the Star family got money. Amen. Wait, CA, is that Canadian money? What that mean? Anyway, thank you, Alawa. Thank you for the super chat. Alawa said, and you know I had to hit you with the super chat, period. Thank you, Queen. Just Jack, thank you for the super chat. Just Jack said, I wanted Nick gone. A lot of y'all did. Y'all don't like what Nick did with Jeremiah. Me either. My mom is still hurt by that. But if I had to pick, I would just pick the main cast boys. Thank you, Just Jack. Thank you, MW, for the super chat. MW said the producer said, hashtag no scammers. They will probably let each villa know who got dumped to force them to explore too and get material for movie night. As soon as Nicolandria walks back into the villa, what? That would be awesome. If Nick and Alondria are watching movie night from like behind the scenes, and then right after movie night, we watch them walk in. Ciao. AVXLO, thank you so much for the super chat. AVXLO said, maybe there's a third villa. Love you, Nikki. Ava. Thank you so much, Ava. Maybe it is a third villa. Listen, the way Nick and Alondria are coming back, we might get a Jeremiah's return because Jeremiah's elimination was huge. It was huge. I think with an elimination, we might have one person, one or two people or whatever, like up for elimination, and Ariana might come in and be like, well, we kind of have an odd number here. Oh, wait, is Jeremiah back? If Jeremiah is back on TikTok, he's done. Is he back on TikTok? Let me know. Let me see finding Jeremiah. Is he back on TikTok? He's not back on TikTok, y'all. Hannah is. Jeremiah might be coming back to that villa. He is not back on TikTok. He might be coming back, baby. Giselle, thank you for the super chat. Giselle said, Nikki, do you think there's a third villa? Jeremiah already doing interviews. Oh, he is? Oh, my daughter Ava, and I love you. Oh my God. Oh, I love this. Mama and Zora are here. I love y'all. This is so sweet. Thank you. Not the star thing with being generational, guys. I don't know. But if Jeremiah is doing interviews, then he might be cooked. He might be cooked. It's what's the other one? Is Bella back? Is she on her TikTok?
Yes, it's really me.
Oh yeah, she got her phone back. She's not coming back. Let me know about Jeremiah because he's doing interviews, so I don't know. He might be done for y'all. He might be done. Thank you, Giselle, and thank you, Ava. Queen B, I know that's right. Stick you for your cream and your riches. Jaja boards. I mean, all them rich misses. Thank you, Queen B. Queen B said people saying Ola is dumb for not seeing Taylor, don't like her, but all the girls also thinks that man wants her bad. None of them can see what we see. I absolutely agree. That's why I'm just like, let's give them grace. They're not seeing what we're seeing. We're seeing everything. It's the same thing with traders. Traders, traders, that show gets under my skin. But I just have to realize they can't see what I'm watching, right? So I'm like, why would you make that choice? This person is a trader. It's like we're seeing behind the wall. They don't know. They have no idea what we're seeing. So we have all this information and knowledge. They don't. So they're making these decisions without having what we have. So let's give them grace, especially the main cast. I forgave them. Waddles, thank you for the super chat. Waddles said, what if Zach and Ace join forces actually? I wouldn't be surprised. Child. We will see. But I think with Zach cutting Alondria, I don't know. I don't know how that decision is going to work with him in the villa. I know he's cooked with the girls. But I'm not sure how he's going to be with the boys yet. I'm interested to see that. We got to wait till Thursday. Obviously me. Thank you for the super chat. Obviously me said, Nick and Alondria got my favorite boy and girl of the villa respectfully. That's usually earns winners a date together. Walk with me here, Mama Star. We'll see. We will see. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Jimmy said, Alondria is going to go right back to Taylor and giving nothing as a couple. Guys, we saw a little fire in her, especially with Zach. I hope this shook her up. If it didn't and she goes home, then that's on her. This is another thing. The reason why I feel the way I feel is because I don't think that this elimination was fair. Give them a fair shot in the villa. This elimination seemed very weird. It's just like you're getting rid of people for not connecting with a stranger after 20 to 48 hours, right? When it took Alondria and Taylor a week to kiss. Like, I feel like if they had more time, if Casa was longer before a recoupling, I would be fine. If Casa at least was a week, I would be like, okay, well, y'all got to do something. Y'all know somebody's going home. Oh my God, I got to get them string beans, child. Y'all know somebody's going home, so you got to put the work in. I just feel like, how are these people, how are we giving Casa power over the main cast? I didn't like that twist. I hope they don't ever do this again. I hope that the Casa people are here to be chosen, not the main cast here to be chosen by Casa. How you giving them that power? I didn't like it. I did not like this twist. So let's go back to what we were doing before, producers. Even though you know what you're doing a great job. Let's go back to that. I like old Casa better. Because for me, I need to get to know these people. I don't know if I like them. I don't know if I like them to want to root for them. Like, they're getting rid of the main cast who I've been rocking with. They've been taking me on an emotional roller coaster for weeks. Now I got to get to know you. I don't know if I want to give Vanna 50K. And I just keep on saying Vanna because she's the bombshell the Casa girl that I can remember the most. Coco, she nice. I want to see more of her, but like, I gotta root for all these new people. No, I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do it. Woo! Woo! Oh! I know he is shaking in his toddler Crocs. Woo! I know them toddler Crocs is like, he thought he knew the game, baby. Ace thought he had this game figured out. I want to say this about Finding Jeremiah. Y'all love him so much. Why does he only have 433,000 followers on TikTok? Get Jeremiah to 3 million, please. Anyway, but Ace, he had a little reset this episode. Oh, they beat that baby up. And the funny thing about it is, they have an entire day, no filming, just hanging around, still thinking that Taylor and Melandria are gone. He better do something. I think she would be terrible as a bombshell. Alondria don't pursue. She's TJ. She does not pursue. Alondria and TJ are not used to pursuing. They are terrible at it. Moni said, Huff's crying took me out. LOL. Jaden would feel Ace's wrath. Absolutely. Because Jaden's going to get in there and try to get with tall Hannah. He don't want Jaden. And then Jaden's going to try to get with Nick, who don't want Jalen. He's just trying to get back to the villa. Oh, it's going to be messy, child. Hudda crying took me out. Oh, wait. I got some more super chats. I know that's right. Super chat me up, lol. I love money. Joe Patrick, thank you for the super chat. Joe Patrick. Oh my God, are we got some men in here. Okay. Look at us growing. Joe said, when is movie night? Also, I don't think Jeremiah will be back. He's doing interviews. Damn. Movie night should be next. It's either, it's Twitter challenge, I think, then movie night. I could be wrong. Guys, what's the order? Let's hop off Joe. Hey, Joe. Thank you for being here. Renee, thank you for the super chat. Renee said, love me some Nikki. I love you too, Renee. Thank you so much. Every live, she gave me some super chats. I love Renee. And I love Star Family with coin. Amen. Cassandra, thank you for being here. Cassandra said, you got lots of generations in your family. My daughter. So, oh my God. Told me about you. And we I love y'all. We got families in it. Look at us. I love this. Hey. Oh my God, we got families in here. I love it. Guys, why didn't y'all tell me this before? I think this is so awesome. Thank you for being here. Child, you're going to make me cry like my mom cried when Nick got eliminated. Thank you all so much. I want to get some older comments and then I'm going to hop back in to the newer comments. Denise said, I don't know why Amaya is so off-putting to the guys. I don't know if that would have been the case had Ace not broken her down so quick. She's off-putting to the guys exactly because Ace poisoned the men against her. I will say this, though. I think the men would have got to that conclusion about Amaya eventually. I think that Ace got the ball rolling. Here's the thing. Amaya, I believe, is used to dating men from her culture. And I think the way she pursues and flirts, I think Dominican men like that. That's a turnoff for American men because she immediately comes off clingy to them, right? When really we're just seeing a woman operate in a way that she has always operated and it has been successful for her. So she's doing these things that usually can bag a Dominican man. It can't bag an American boy, right? The Black American boys, they're not into it. The white American boys aren't into it. It's just not working. I think she needs to just switch it up. If I was her, I would watch how the other girls are moving and do the same thing because now the non-Dominican men are like, oh, she's too clingy. But the Dominican men are probably watching this like, Amaya, come out that villa so I can snatch you up because they probably like that. American boys don't. I think it's just not working for her. So I feel like they all, especially the way Austin is, I think he would have probably got the ball rolling with the guys about Amaya because he couldn't wait to say that she's doing too much and she's too clingy. So I think that would have happened to her eventually, and that just breaks my heart. But Ace absolutely got the ball rolling for the men having a dislike for Amaya. Thank you so much, Chocolate Sooner. Chocolate Sooner said, Oshkosh begosh. Don't do him. Oh, don't do him. Oshkosh begosh. Needed that smug smile wiped out. He did. Ace, you needed to be humble. You needed to be humble. He'll look funny. Oh my God. Sitting next to Big Chris with his feet. I'm telling you, the producers are messy because they said we can't get rid of Ace. We need to see him and Chris meet each other. And Shelly, she likes where she's at. She likes where she's at. Ooh, child. Queen D, thank you so much. Oh, wait. Chocolate Sooner, messy. Thank you for the super chat. Queen B. Thank you for the super chat. Queen B said, this is the most G-rated Casa ever. Where's the depravity? Only Adriana, Andriana. Y'all told me how to pronounce this. I'm gonna get it. Kissing and Amaya out of desperation. It's not giving boo because there's really no love connections. I feel like we've seen a lot of love with the girls and the boys. We just need that to happen with the opposite gender. I think now I just want to see what the villa is going to be like now that they think those two people are eliminated, that they think a Nick and Alondria is gone. I want to see because I just feel like they're going to start putting in work now that they know. Because before they've been getting rid of people that they really didn't have relationships with or seem to not really connect with them like that. Now it's like, oh, y'all could be broken up. I still cannot get Huda walking into the dressing room, looking at Alondria, just going, Chico. I said, oh, I didn't know y'all liked each other. Maybe it's editing, but we just have not seen them like be friends like that. I was gagged at all the reactions. Gagged. And that also lets me know we're not seeing a lot. We're not seeing a lot. So Love Island, stop making them look like villains if they're not really villains. Now they look like villains for that elimination. But are we going to see why? Because I've just seen Jeremiah be amazing. Not amazing, but we've seen him get verbally abused by Huda. Then we see the boys gang up on him and eliminate him. We need to see that as well so we can understand them. If there's no footage of that, then I get it. Then I get what they get. Thank you for the super chat, Chantel. Chantel said, as a Brooklyn native, trust me. They do. Come on home, Amaya. Yeah. So this probably, are the black men Black American? Because I think she's dealing with a lot of Black American boys on this show. Do we have any immigrant black men or first gen black men? JD. She had a little something with JD. That was working, but he stuck with Huda. I think everybody else, let me go through the guys. I think everybody else is Black American. Black American. Black American. Black American. White woman chaser. Like, Pepe don't want nothing ethnic aside. Oh no, he does. I'm sorry, Pepe. I don't mean to do that. You liked light skin. Where's light skin? He liked light skin. He liked her. Haitian. Acts like he's Puerto Rican. So they might, Haitian and Dominican. Is that gonna work? I don't. Let me mind my business. Let me mind my Black American business, child. Black American. Booed up with a Haitian. So, yeah. Black American. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the culture. Maybe it's just, it could be a culture thing. It could be a New York thing. I don't know. They're not feeling my girl. They're not feeling my girl. Thank you so much, Chantel, for the super chat. Hey, Janelle. Janelle said, hey, Nikki. Hey, everyone. I'm sorry, but they're so dramatic. The wailing, crying from Huda and Amaya. I rolled my eyes so hard. It's so clear that production is the puppet master this season, not Ace. Yes. Oh, they ate that up. Production. Oh, child, they ate that up. Holly said, settle down now. They're just going to intercept Jeremiah at the airport. But he's already doing interviews, so I don't know. But he's doing interviews, but has he received his phone? That's the kicker. That's the kicker. Miss Afro Majestic said, what is the woman's name with Austin again? Jaden. Destiny's Child said, why have an elimination? Thank you. It didn't make sense. Why have an elimination 24 hours later? They should have done this when everyone comes back to the villa. Thank you. But I guess they maybe thought that if they do that, the Casa people are going to go home. But I'm like, then if that's the case, then give them more time in Casa to make actual connections. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Hey, Simply Simone. Simply Simone said, Nikki. I'm telling you, this is the first season ever that I followed Love Island. Hold on. Ciao. Wait, let me get in the comments. One girl said y'all knew people were ready to cancel Peacock. Good save. And another girl, Lana after hours, said, and Jeremiah better be that driver. Jennifer said, I'm sorry for cussing y'all out before the last 30 seconds. We were about to light them up. Somebody also said, you really saved the day with this, knowing you can't send home your most popular girl and boy in the villa. Lexi Johnson said, Jeremiah humped the horn twice, so we know you in there. Lauren said, wipe my tears so fast when I saw Alondria pull up in that G-Wagon. Just being Tati said, y'all wrong for doing this on a Tuesday night. Yeah, they knew more to come. They knew. Oh, they knew. Love Island, I'm telling you right now, y'all don't need my help. Y'all already know this. Love Island games better be right after this. Right after this. Glory! Glory! Hallelujah! So I understand now. One needs to go so that the other can win. At this point, I really don't know who's going to win, but I know they knew not to send Alondria Nick home. Tia said, hey, Nikki and everyone, I will always root for Alondria and Shelly regardless. I'm going to stand beside them. I'm going to stand beside them because, listen, Serena had me like this last season too. And I stood with my girl. I got her together. I fought for her in the comments. And look at us now. Look at us now. Peyton said, y'all, I was crying like a baby throwing my things and then had to say a prayer to the Lord. Thank goodness they did that twist. The producers are eating. They are eating. Kaylee said, LMAO, I'm not gagged for whatever reason because you know good and well the laundry, period. Oh, they knew. They knew. Oh, some people. You never leave a Love Island live or a Love Island episode early. Never. I said, oh my God. We didn't know y'all were friends. And now I'm just like, what? We're missing a lot, y'all. We're missing a lot. Shelly, the way she was on that suitcase, she couldn't even get herself together. Shelly couldn't speak. Taylor couldn't speak. They're really close. We're just not seeing it. Janelle say, get Taylor and Austin out of there. Fix my phone. Fix my phone. Bring Jalen back. Ciao. Whew. Guys, speaking of threads, do y'all like threads? They keep on sending me invitations. Do y'all use that? I'm never using Twitter again. That white supremacist chat line will never see me. Them and Target. But how about threads? Is it good? Well, kind of the same. Carmen, but listen, we have stakes because they don't know that they've been saved. They don't know. They don't know. Silk said they legit had me crying for Ola, and then said, psych. Oh, they ate that up. Hey, Jerry said Hannah and Jeremiah have been on social media, and it's been how many days now? Those last 4 dumpies are absolutely bombshelling that house on Sunday. This is the test. Wait, I thought Hannah was posting TikToks. Hannah's not back on?
This is my life.
What is about to happen? They about to do a twist.
Voted out of Love Island after the most...
Hot take, Nick and Elaine.
Where?
Excuse me. You look like you look.
Tori, where is Hannah? Oh, no way, this is her. No, this isn't her. This is another Hannah, right? It looked like her. Oh, no, that's another Hannah. Where? Oh, maybe she's not posting TikTok. Oh, I thought she was posting TikToks.
On national TV is absolutely insane.
Wait, oh my God. You think they're coming back? Lord, Sunday about to be a mess. Somebody, yeah, but like that's what I'm worried about. A lot of them have to go because where they gonna sleep? Child. Oh, see, he's doing interviews. Child, I don't know. Paula Girl said, I'm usually vengeful, but I would like the short minutes to feel for the wrath of us after he comes out. We see you, we don't like it. Listen, I teared up a bit. Kaylee said, but yes, everyone is going to be closed when Casa. Yeah, absolutely. They know not to play now. Hannah said, and I really didn't like how short Alondria was with Zach. You clearly are stuck on Taylor and he's a Casa boy. He's right to try and find a connection. I agree. Cece said, yep, I remember when Ariana did say that. And I was like, but because I was like confused because they was trying to play the game. The producers had to shake them up. I think that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Me either. And at that point, what are we going to do? She's not connecting with anybody. She's trying to do everything with Taylor. She better get back. When she gets back and she sees Taylor, she better start talking to people. She better start talking to people. They got to do something. They're doing this in real time, y'all. Kaylee said to vote them out and they've never seen their original partner. Yeah, that didn't make sense. I'm like, what? We're giving Casa people power? We just met them. Absolutely not. Anna said, I think we're going to get to vote the favorite couples at the end of Casa, and Nick and Alondria are going to be brought in like bombshells. Oh, God. I'm afraid when America votes. America, the last time we voted, Jeremiah got eliminated. I don't know. I don't know if I want us meddling anymore. B. Nichols said, the problem with the main cast staying together is that they will all just write it out till the end. I don't think they will anymore. I think they know that they can be touched. Now that they know that they can be touched, I think we're going to get some gameplay, for real. Cashier said, yeah, why was Ola mean to Zach? For quiet, because of that haircut. Hey, Mario. Mario said, yeah, I feel like they took the fun out of Casa and made it stressful. I think so, too. And I also felt like the Casa people were not pursuing them because they didn't have to. Like, they switched it. The main cast was now pursuing Casa. What? I hated that. I like seeing the Casa people be hungry. And now they're just like, oh, we got the power. We don't have to do anything. No, you got to do something. B. Nichols, the way TJ was running around that villa trying to get somebody, and Amaya, why the hell is Amaya trying to get somebody from Casa to like her? It should be the other way around. I didn't like it. B. Nichols, and making Zach, who is Casa, he'd been there not even 2 days, and making him like the chooser, the guy. No, it should be up to main cast. B. Nichols said the problem with the main cast staying together. Oh, I got that. Tia said if Jeremiah doesn't get a chance to come back, Nick and Alondria should not go back either. Child, we're going to see what they're going to do. Denise said, what kind of man is that for Alondria? I'm convinced if Alondria saw this season back, she wouldn't want Taylor. Yes, that's what I agree. I think that they don't see what we see. They have no clue. Like, I honestly do not think that Alondria would be with Taylor if she knew how much he told the guys that he was not attracted to her. I just thought about movie night, and if they show that clip of Taylor saying he is not attracted to Alondria the Ace, woo, it's gonna be messy, child. It's gonna be messy, child. It's gonna be messy. Looking like Sierra and Vanna. Oh, young girls, don't touch your body. Give it some time. Give it some time. I say, after your last child, then do a mommy makeover, right? If you want to. But let that collagen fade first. Oh, don't touch your face, baby. It's still growing. It's still growing. When I was younger, my head was twice the size of what it is now. Oh my God. Cheeks out the hair. I looked 7 for the majority of my 20s. Them 30s hit. I said, oh, not me being sexy. What's this? Baby, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Vanessa said people were going in on that 21-year-old with fillers. That's just like, y'all don't think she looks like that because people were already going in on her before? You think she just woke up and decided to look like Jigsaw? She was going through it already in Utah. There is a demonic force over Utah. It's what those women be doing to themselves. What is happening over there? Oh my God, what is going on? But like, she was already going through it in Utah. Now she's on the global stage. She's getting it worse. What y'all think she's gonna do next? NC said, I knew Ola was gonna get dumped. Love her, but she was playing this game too literal instead of strategic. All she had to do was fake like Zach. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tatiana said, this show is ridiculous. What are we even doing anymore? The recoupling was pointless, but I'm not going to lie. I'm glad Alondria is still there. Same. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this? Who is this? Oh, wait. Did I miss the comment? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to try to get as many people as I can. As many people. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Do we got new? Okay, we got that. XO Christy, hey! XO Christy said, unless it's reconstructive, plastic surgeons shouldn't be touching young faces. I agree. There's no reason that girls should look the same age as my night. Yep. Child, poor baby. Poor baby. Takara says she does look ridiculous. Unfortunately, poor thing. Yeah. Yep. Poor baby. Her royal freshness 84 period said people need to not bully people. Vanna obviously has self-esteem issues. That's why she's done all that surgery. And what if those comments push her over the edge? Like her face already is an edge that people pushed her to. Holly said Ace will be fine in Hollywood since they build smaller. Okay. All right. Nancy. Dreadful Ruby said, and they said, leaving the villa, not dumped. Yes. Come on. Come on, Star family. I like it. I like it. We're clocking in. He lives in Puerto Rico. All the Puerto Ricans is just like, makes sense because he cannot speak Spanish. Haitian. OMG. He thought so too. Oh, they got him together. Oh, goodness. I hope so. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine said if TJ wasn't so harsh during the kissing challenge, he wouldn't have had to work as hard. Absolutely. Cameron said, Nikki, I thought they were about to get rid of Scrappy Doo as well. My eyes got so big. Yeah. I was like, oh, not the menace. Not Dennis the Menace. He can't go. Pepe said, I want Shelly to love and leave Ace for how he played in her face for so long. She might just do a little get back. Because he was playing the game for a minute. But I think she's really starting to like Chris. I knew as soon as he picked her up, it was a wrap. I said, oh, them big boys know when they lift, that's their move. That's their favorite move. And it works. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know, Shelly. Wait, how old is Chris? What is his name? Lord, what are these people's names? Casa Bombshells. Do we have their age? Oh, yeah, we have their age. Zach is 29, child. JD is 23. Oh, Chris is 27. We got a 27-year-old big dog in the villa. And he came for Shelly immediately. Didn't play no games with her. I don't know. Ooh, child. What is the purpose? Said, why did they only bring 5 girls last season? There was more. Yeah, there was a lot more last season. I don't know what they're doing now, child. I don't know. Takara said, I hate that this show is making me forgive people. I was so mad at them for sending Jeremiah home and still ended up crying for Nick. Same. Well, I'm also glad that we finally see that, oh, there's actual love in Love Island. Friendship love, but at least we're cooking with grease. I thought they all hated each other. Carmon said, I'm calling Cap on the Ace mess. Ace only shows Shelly love and challenges. There's no cuddling or kissing just because with Ace. We'll see. Because he doesn't know that he has to work yet. He does not know. Megan said he doesn't miss Shelly in that sense. He wants to get back to her because he knows he can win with her. And she's a baddie. Kara said she's waiting for Taylor and Taylor. Ciao. Who do y'all think is going to stay together after the villa? I feel like they might try to stay together to get a show, this cast, but I don't know. Miss Pretty Amazing said, I wasn't sad about Alondria leaving. She's too rigid. I hope she wakes it up. Busy said, Alondria has definitely carried it all on her shoulders. I get it. It reminds me of the song Surface Pressure from Encanto. It's really a lot. She needs to relax some shoulders. Yep. Oh, Sayaway. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Said at least one mean guy got dumped today. 2 more to go, hopefully. Oh, we cleaning house. Miss Pretty Amazing, period, said Zach knew if he went with Alondria, he didn't have a chance to stay. I agree. She mentioned Taylor, and she's in a new coupling. What was the boy to do? What was he to do, y'all? Honestly, like, this was a lose-lose for him. All Day Finesse said, also, Alondria got a real job. She knows after this, she gonna have to check emails. Will she? She's very popular. Vanessa said, oh, damn it, Jeremiah is on Val Files doing this exit interview. He's going for real, guys. But we don't know. I don't know. Either she's playing a game and she thinks she's doing good, or he just wasn't her type. Guys, there are some Black people who just date Black people. We exist. I know you don't see it in the media, but it's strict over here too. It's strict over here too. Me too. I was like, you got to work with him. He's picking. You got to work with him. CC said, Ola frustrated me. I got that one. C said, I think part of Alondria's charm is her sticking to herself and her values. I wasn't upset to see her not kiss Zach, even though she wasn't being treated right by Taylor. Same, like if she didn't want to kiss him, don't kiss him. But don't tell him you're not going to kiss him because of somebody else. And he's choosing. Also, Love Island. I don't want Casa people choosing no more. I like this. I did not like this. Janelle said, did anyone peep when Asian Zach wanted to talk to her after she was dumping Ola? Said, nope, save your words. Yeah, why you mad at him? He was the picker. You needed to do some work. Dressful said, yeah, you pick money over character, you get what you get. And not a billionaire on this planet isn't a terrible human. And I doubt there are any who wouldn't regularly cheat on their partners. Listen, when you're right, you're right. You're right. I was just saying that Alondria's beauty is like wealthy man beauty. I just don't think she's going to, I don't think a working class guy is going to appreciate her. I really, really don't. The men that are looking for her are wealthy. There are some good, I don't know, like I know. Is there any good billionaire guys? Maybe a multi-millionaire. Maybe a multi. I can say one multi. We got that. My address said Nick was dying to do some scandal, and if it wasn't a normal Casa format, he would have got to act a fool. Oh, absolutely. BB Girl said, did you see Ace? He gave Jaden the death stare. Yeah. I don't think he low-key hates women. I think he's a brat. I think he's spoiled. He's the baby of the family. He's used to getting his way. And when he does not get his way, he has a temper tantrum. He knows that now. Megan said Ola is reading Taylor's disinterest as a slow burn because she's used to men objectifying her. She mentioned that before. That's a great point. But mama, there's no burn. He's just not that into you. She gonna find out at movie night. My address said the whole format was a hot mess. Alondria was so disinterested and unavailable. I'll give you that. Obviously, me said the girls will call somebody to leave and then cry and talk about how they didn't know that what happened. Like, are we playing the same game? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I've sat down there long enough.
I don't know.
And the Star family, who I love, is not really on it. And I'm going to tell you why.
Tell us why.
Because, first of all, Nick and Sierra, when he come back, they're going to get it back together and they're going to lock in.
Yeah.
Sierra is hurt that she's not with him.
She is.
Right now. And because now he was going to be messing around until he got eliminated.
Yeah.
Now he see things are serious.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to lock back in with her. Taylor and Alondria are going to get back together. And let me tell you why.
Tell us why.
Because Alondria, when they find out she got voted off, Ace is going to go to work on him and tell him, listen, we came up from the mud together. And you don't know these girls. They will get rid of you. You better stick with somebody that's going to stick with you.
I hope we don't see that.
That's
if we
what's
see
gonna
that.
happen. Ace now he is a little it's a little wishy-washy for him.
He know he can get touched.
Like Shelly, like this guy.
She liked that big dog.
It seemed like she
liked Mr. 6'8" child.
Okay. And
however,
was
he said
an NFL player.
No, he's a basketball player.
Bingo.
And however, the only thing that might work against Chris is that he told Shelly that his relationships didn't work because he plays basketball international.
Yeah.
And remember, she and Ace didn't work out because she was just like, I'm in Florida, he's in LA.
Yeah.
So her being with a guy, she's in America, it might not.
Okay.
That because that's her issue.
Okay.
She need her man or woman to be next to her.
No, and I don't think that she wants a woman. I think that was her. Like, you got to have something to come on this
Mom,
show.
I feel like she's been with more women than she has been with men.
Well, to each has got done though.
They're gonna send her a bombshell.
Okay.
We're gonna get a stud.
I don't think she's gonna play that. What?
We're gonna get a stud.
Girl.
If they send a Philadelphia stud to that island,
she in trouble.
Them boys is cooked.
She in trouble.
Them boys is cooked.
I'm in real big trouble.
Hey!
I'm in real big trouble.
Them boys is cooked.
And okay, who else did I want to? Amaya, just back up and just leave. Don't let them say another word to you.
All they do is break my baby heart.
All they do is cry.
She said, "Oh no!" I'm like, Amaya.
What you crying for?
I want her to go home. I want her to be loved on by her family.
I mean, not Ace. Austin is a snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he is the snake.
Talk to him.
Wait a minute. Talk it up. Let me tell you one thing. When he seen that Nick was going, he was standing like in the background.
Did you see him try to cry?
Mm-hmm. No, he wasn't trying to cry. He was trying to get
Mom, he put his hands in his shirt and was like Austin.
He said, listen, you go home because the girl, he was looking at that girl that was sitting with him. Mm-hmm. And I want her to go home.
Oh, Jaden?
I want her to go home. It's nasty. She gonna let him go like that?
Okay, Mom.
I want her to go home because she likes Nick. She don't like no Austin.
No, it seems like she likes Austin. I think she was crying because she knows there's a target on her back now because Nick is loved.
Bingo.
Period.
Bingo. She's next. She can start packing her bags today.
Oh, we sending her home.
She going.
Oh.
She out here. Don't let me have to vote.
Okay.
Don't let me have to vote. I'm gonna call all the girls.
And tell them
we're
getting Jaden out of here. Oh, poor Jaden.
All the girls, all my road dogs. Also, it's a nice show. I mean, they are keeping us captivated.
That ending saved
They
them.
are keeping us captivated. When the G-Wagon pulled up.
That ending saved
wait a minute, is this Backstrom?
Nick was like, what?
G-Wagon. When it pulled up.
All right, Mama.
And she going to say, hey, come on. I said, yes. Now that's the ending.
That's an ending. They ate that.
They ate it.
They ate that ending. I'll give them that. They ate that ending. They ate that.
Also, anyway, don't do me with the Crocs anymore. I can't handle the Tyler Crocs. Girl, I fell off.
Oh, them Tyler Crocs was shaking.
I think Janelle called him a key to the elf.
Oh, yes, Janelle. Janelle always got a name for Ace.
She called him a key to the elf, and I fell off the couch. I said, come on, Neil. But Ace is in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
He's in real big trouble.
He's in real big trouble.
Who put that up there? I'm in real big trouble.
I'm in real big trouble.
Someone please dial 911. Hey. I just got shot with a bullet. That's what Ace is saying.
Tell them I just been shot down with a bullet in my heart. And it pierced me through my soul.
Hey.
And it pierced me through my soul. Feel my body. He didn't care. He didn't worry.
You Hooters,
Okay.
whatever. She better walk lightly.
Yeah, she might be
She
in
better
trouble.
walk lightly because I don't want to say this, but she'll perk up or be more legitimate if Jeremiah come back, because she will definitely
They gotta bring him back. They gotta bring him back.
They need to bring him back because she just kind of fading to the black.
Because she really liked Jeremiah. She didn't treat him right. She didn't treat him right.
And I think, they need to throw salt in the game and bring him back and see how he, because him and what's her name? Andrada. What's her name?
I done forgot.
Adriana. They was heating up a little bit, but if they bring him back,
they gotta bring my boy.
It'll be a little, a little pull and tug for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was good. They did their big.
They ate that up. They ate that up.
And like I said, I sat downstairs as long as I could. Cause y'all up here, y'all killing me. Mama Star here. And before I leave,
please like the video. Please like the video.
Just take 5 seconds and go and like the video.
That's all 5 seconds.
And also share and tell a friend. You know what I mean, to join us, because we having some fun up here.
We are.
And also subscribe.
Mama
Star, love y'all.
Thank you, Mama. MC said, I've been wanting Austin's A to leave since the first night. Is Austin going to win? He's just Lord. He is the Trump of the villa. My address said Nick needed that humbling. Only good thing about this dire Casa. They all did. Rachel said it was a small second, but Ace even looked at Jaden like that wasn't part of the plan when she didn't get up for Nick. I think the girls knew the plan too. Yeah. The Ace Island. No, it's not Ace Island no more, child. We're going to see if it works. Oh, she sure did. She sure did. They were broken. The ASATs. They got back together. They're going to have a reunion tour. Totiana said, I'm happy they got scared. Now they know how Jeremiah felt. Yep. Sydney said, no, they are friends with each other. Jeremiah was never in their clique. You're right. But again, I just thought they were all doing gameplay. The way they were all breaking down, I was like, oh, you guys are really friends. I wish you would have seen it. Miss Brown Sugar said, on one hand, I love seeing true male friendships. On the other, I couldn't stop myself from laughing because they just knew they had it in lock. Listen, they needed that. Lucia said, Ace is planning Jaden's downfall. CC said, meanwhile, I watch all of this with a straight face. Betty said, Love Island USA is pulling inspiration from Love Island UK, Love Island France, and Australia, who have fake dumpings and sent dumpies on a date, usually with another bombshell. But this time it's NikkiNicoleStar with the Hotel Amor twist. Oh, yeah, I know they're pulling from everywhere. What do y'all think their next move will be? Toya Star said, NikkiStar, what are you doing? Listen, that was not me. Takara said, they got me good. They're doing a big one this year. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, they was going to get it. They played with the wrong one. Hey, K Pratt, thank you so much for the super chat. K Pratt said, did you catch Huda asking JD if he was crazy? No, I missed that. When did that happen? And what was the context? Oh, so you guys think there's a third villa? Oh my God. What if they bring back all the eliminated people? What is going on? It ain't safe. It ain't safe for the black or the white girl. It ain't safe, child. C. Graham said that was their warning to clock back in, and I hope it worked. Just G said, I still think the producers don't know what they're doing. Oh, I feel like they got it in the bag. Breezy said, I wish someone would smack that B head for me, Alondria. She pisses me off of being delusional over Taylor. Oh, no, give her a shot. Give her a chance. We don't know. We're seeing everything. She's getting nothing. I'm telling you, I just need Alondria to get to movie night and the Twitter challenge. I need her to wake it up. Totiana then said Jeremiah better have been driving that G-Wagon with head at child. Wait, because she was in the back seat. She was in the back seat. Girl. Yeah, same. What's his purpose? Said I cried for Nick, even though he deserved it for Jeremiah. Indigo said, when I saw that license plate love, I knew Nick had another chance. Yep. Josie said, I still want the boys broken up. I'll never forget the 8 cents. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She was getting a little too messy. A little too messy. Absolutely not. M. Armstrong said she definitely needed someone who could help her let her hair down. If you're talking about Alondria, I agree. Jennifer said, I'm glad I came to the live instead of watching the last episode because my heart wouldn't have been able to take it. But I still don't want Ace or Nick in that villa. Miss Afro Majestic said, this is what they get for sending Jeremiah home instead of Austin. Nick should stay off the show with 25. Why did he tell the world that? You're not even a 1 minute man. Josie said, JD and Huda seem like another toxic couple, but unlike Jeremiah, JD seems like he might give Huda a run for her money. Yeah, I don't think JD would let Huda talk to him the way she talked to Jeremiah. But he seems to be very interested in her. Yeah. Like now the Star family, we don't do that. Now I didn't see that in here. We are not like that. We are Johnson. We love the Lord. Nas B said Zach may not want Amaya, but he was asked if he had a better connection with her or Ola. I can see that being true, along with him not being that into her. The connection he feels may be from her being into him. Yep. C. Graham said, Nikki, I usually agree with you, but no, not the main cast. The boys, no. I just think they'll be better entertainment than the new people. I don't want to get to know new people this late in the game. Dreadful said the men are usually mostly duds with OGs like Austin or Ace walking in as a bombshell wouldn't hit. I agree. Ace wouldn't hit. Why? Because women are trained to see muscles and height as protection and attractiveness in men. And Ace coming in at 5'2" would not work for him. He needed to start. M. Armstrong said, honestly, I think Coco and Clark did a switcheroo to ensure the boys stayed. I don't think they did that to ensure the boys stayed, but I just think that those were the only guys they were attracted to or want to be with. Hey, Nello. Nello said, Austin must go. He tried that, didn't he? We were not convinced. Kamisha said, all the Ace haters are weird. Leave him alone. Oh, Ace Hive is in the building. Ace Hive is in the building. That's what it is. Like, they're not dynamic. And again, in their defense, we didn't have enough time. We did not get enough time with Casa people to even really, want to see them. So this was very weird. This was very, very, very weird. Wait, I saw something. Lord, I'm trying to get everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're so messy. Carmine said Amaya is extra AF, but still the most interesting than Step for Wives. Oh no! Kaden said Amaya doesn't want to change it up. She wants to stay true to her character. And so does Alondria. And it's just like, this is what you get, Unfortunately, this is a game. So you can stay true to you, but you're going to have to switch it up from time to time to stay in the game. She definitely gives Rosie Perez. Why would you do this to me, Mookie? She definitely gives. What is this, honey? Yes. We were all a bit gagged. Miss Brown Sugar, thank you for the super chat. Miss Brown Sugar said, Where them likes at, Star Family? Where them likes at? Get them up. Where them likes at, good people? Hit that like. Thank you so much, Miss Brown Sugar. Let me get some older comments. Carmine said, yes, us black only daters exist. But I'm going to say, don't go on a multicultural. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's like you don't have to do something. They say I may kiss, I may play, but I know where home is. JK Knight said apparently Taylor's family got money. You know, if he's a rodeo guy, I can see that. I can see that. They were messed up. They were messed up. Oh, that was for me. She opened the door so slow. I'm like, what is going on? I was like, ah! Because normally my mom just opens the door and come in. I'm like, what happened? Yes, knock next time, Mom. I was like, ah! Busy said, I don't think Ace wants competition. I think Ace wants to win more than he values friendship. I think so too, but I think now I just want to watch them. I want to watch them now after they had this shakeup, because now that they know that the stakes and the rules applies to them, I think we want to see a different game. Miss Brown Sugar said Alondria wasn't even open enough to enjoy conversations with Casa guys. On last night's episode, Zach kept highlighting that what they shared in common, but yep, she just wasn't giving him anything. And I felt bad for her being gone, but I'm just like, come on. Oh, thank you. Follower girl said, Mama knows best. This is so cool. Your mama wanting to be in on this. Adorable. She locked in. She's locked into the show. Betty said, if Nick Alondria doesn't happen, it's because Alondria is not into Nick, because he's been eye tagging her all over the villa since day one. I don't believe Ola picked dry pecs from Taylor's over Nick's rom-com kisses. I also don't think it's going to happen because of Sierra. Alondria would never do that. Nick would. Alondria wouldn't. Alondria wouldn't. It scared me. She opened the door so slow, Toy. I was like, what? Who is this? It was just such slow. I'm like, what is going on? Especially a Philadelphia one. Listen. Yeah, I want her to have fun with Chris. I do. Sydney said, Ace can talk to Taylor all he wants. If he keeps trying to sell us them photo, we ain't buying it. Yeah, that's the thing. He can speak to him, but he better not let us see it. He better not let us see it. Listen, we need somebody to turn that villa up. And a Philadelphia stud is what we need. It's what we need. Miss Brown Sugar said, and that's when I knew Ola was in trouble. Baby girl was operating like Jaleesa Vicente at a job. Who is Jaleesa Vicente? Who is that? That sounds like a Nickelodeon character. Ooh, I'm always doing some kind of shopping. Why am I looking at Mackenzie Child's candles? Oh, my grandmother. Who is Jaleesa Vicente? Who is that? I'm getting Jaleesa Vincent. Jaleesa Vincent. Yeah, who is that? Child, let me know who that is. BY said, Nikki, you and Mama so. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh, Mom, my mom said the name right. I'll get her to do it again, because I just keep on mixing it up. K Pratt said, if it was when they were talking and flirting, he was smiling at almost everything she said and just saying that it was all good. Who? Hey, Ivy. Thank you for being here. Obviously, me said Casa people, all the others, and the eliminated folks is too many damn people. It is. They're going to get rid of a lot of people. I think it's going to be a major dumping come, I think at the latest Sunday. Busy said, I hope they let Nick and Landria watch in real time what Taylor and Sierra are up to, like they do on Temptation Island. I want Nick running on the beach screaming, yes! I want Nick to see he ain't safe. And I want Landria to see she ain't safe with Taylor. I want them to see it. Lick the Rabbit said, I'm too old for all these twists. So true, I can't keep up with the names. Child, it's too many people in the villa. It's too many people in the villa. We got to cut it down. Obviously, me said, I really do need for Nick and Ola to finally just chat. That's it. No distractions. No other people around them in general. Guys, I don't think it's going to, Alandria is not going to do that for two reasons. Sierra, and I don't think our girl likes milk. I don't think, listen, we're diverse here. We have all opinions, except for Austin's. Austin's community is not welcome. And I'm not talking about the white community. Y'all know what community I'm talking about. They were here like the first few episodes, and then y'all got them together and got them out. And we're still thriving. We're still thriving. I think it seems very rushed because this cast was not coupling up. Something had to be forced. I thought it goes a week too, but I'm like, what are we going to do now? I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, me too. Those are the ones I really like. I think for me, Coco made a great impression, and I like Chris for Shelley. I don't think there's anybody else whose story I'm interested in. Busy said, I wanted them to play the villa races where they get a text at the same time and race to complete it faster. Yes, like, why didn't we get that? What, like, that's how connections could be built. Like, let Ola and Zach kiss in the challenge and see if something happens. Like, I can't. Oh, they did this before on Love Island UK? Oh, Lord, is Jeremiah back? Is Jeremiah back? Alexa said, what in the second world? Give me a second to see the chickens. Backpack. That what? Oh, Alexa, is everything okay? Amen. JW said, Alondria is boring. I completely understand why the men didn't pick her. She doesn't want any romance. She's a slow burner in real life. This ain't real life. Springtime said, Nick saying, don't leave me, baby, to Clark when Taylor was vulnerable. Nick is playing the game too, y'all. Emerald said, I don't think so either, because I feel like at the beginning, Alondria seemed to have something for Ace, but she really didn't go for it out of respect for Shelley. Yeah, Alondria is not going to mess with any of the OG guys. It's not going to happen. Yeah, it's never happening. Thank you, JK. Nick Alondria is never happening. She was willing to go home over Taylor. Time to pack that ship up. Yep. I don't know. They could split the money, but I think that they all are working together to be in the end. Dreadful Ruby said, that's what I was thinking. No way Alondria will entertain Nick at this point. Her and Sierra are way too close. Yeah, she wouldn't do it. Nick would. She wouldn't. Kaylee said, interesting. Alondria said, save it, but had all them words for Hannah talking about you're a sunflower sunlight. See, this shaked all the Islanders up. And good. Absolutely good. Obviously, me said, mind y'all, Ola still chooses to kick Nick day one. She might have still chosen Taylor over him, but the attraction in general was still there. Oh, Lord. Obviously, me, I'm praying for you. You are holding out. You know what? Obviously, me, you sound like me after the election. Because I just knew America was going to give us a twist. I just knew it's not going to happen. BY said, Austin is playing to win. He doesn't like Ace. Oh, yeah, he's absolutely playing to win. Good for him. They all should. They all should be playing. Emerald said they must have a third villa to fit all of them, and I believe that's where Nick and Ola went. They're going to meet that third villa, and we'll meet it once the main cast. I'm calling it. I hope you're right. That would be a twist. That would be a twist. I could not believe it. And remember, before I got her out of here, me and her were kikiing. We were kikiing. And then she said, let's leave politics out of this. I said, oh, you're one of them. Banished. Banished. I don't need your likes or your views. Banished. I was kikiing with that heifer. See? You never know the enemy. You never know where he's going to come from and when he's going to take that mask off. Rachel said, I hate that they made them do eliminations in Casa. Thank you. They kept them, but now if they do stuff with others, they can say it was because of fear of elimination. So there is a cop-out for anyone. Yes, that was so stupid. You never give Casa people power. How are you giving them power in Casa? That's crazy. That's crazy. Miss Brown Sugar said, Jaleesa Vicente from a different world. Thank you. Thank you. That makes sense. Jaleesa was a business student. Yep. Walter Sinbad's girlfriend. You know, speaking of Jaleesa, I took a dance class with her. She was so great. Me and her took Billy Blanks' son hip hop class at LA Fitness in Sherman Oaks. We got so close that she used to drop me off. She used to drop me off after the class because the class would get out in the evening and she was like, oh no, ain't no woman walking home by herself. And she used to drop me off. We had great conversations about the entertainment industry. She's a great person, full of wisdom. We lost contact after COVID, but I'm gonna try to reconnect. I had a good time with her. She was a good time. She was a really just wise woman and just fun and cool. Because in LA, you're going to see people, you're going to see celebrities and all of that all the time. And she was really cool about it. Like in the class, people would come up to her. She did not care. Like she was not like mean or anything. She would take a picture. She would, she was just a normal person. Of course she is, right? But you brought that up and I'm like, oh, I miss her. Yeah, she's a really good person. What you see on TV is she's better than that. Samantha said, I spoke way too soon earlier and was dumb giving Austin a chance. I think it was only because he was coupled up with Shelly. Get him off my screen. Yes, as we know in real life, women always make a man look better. Women always make a man look better. If your type is like Black American men who dress a certain way, if your type is just Black American men, right? Like the Black American men that Zach from the UK copies. If you're attracted to those kind of guys, you're welcome. That is Black woman's essence. That is what a black woman made that man hot. A Black woman made that man hot. Because if you remember that trend on TikTok, the Black wife effect, every man, no matter his culture, as soon as he got with a Black woman, he got hotter. Or if he was never hot, suddenly he was hot. They went from hard on the eyes to, ooh, let me get a piece of that. No matter the culture. It's because women always make the man hot. We are the power. We are the influence. Sad that a majority of us doesn't know it. Especially them heifers in the villa. I'm telling you, this show is a direct mirror to America. Yasmin said Molly did interviews and still came back. Child, if he doesn't have that phone back, that boy is on that third villa. Obviously, me said, I think Ola play in the snow, just not on regular. She don't give me that. She don't give me that. I think you want her to. She don't give me that. JW said, see, that's the thing. Everybody keeps on putting white men on dark-skinned Black women. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. Some of us like our men, Zorka. JW said, bring Jeremiah back. Huda will be so happy. Will they rekindle? I hope not. He's definitely not winning that money with her. To this day, y'all are not rocking with Huda. It could be a post on Love Island's Instagram that's not even about Huda. Y'all gonna cuss Huda out. Emerald said, also, I wouldn't be surprised if Shelly and Ace couple up again. And Coco and Chris, ooh, find each other because of that. Maybe we'll see both of them a little more. Child, you never know. You will never know. Oh, well, you will know soon. Betty said, I think the other Islanders will continue the Casa experience as usual with Villa games. The resetting of coupling was to dump NikkiNicoleStar and they'll surprise. Yeah, we will see. I need to know that I need the guys to know that Alondria got cut. And I need the girls to know that Nick isn't there. I need to see this. I need to see this. Hannah said, I got so irritated when Miss Adriana said Ola was a strong woman. She is just not allowed to show her emotions. Absolutely. Even Huda was trying it. Oh my God, I hate this. Shut up. You didn't learn from last time. Like, let her process it. She's processing everything, not only like a dark-skinned Black woman, like a big sister, like the eldest. She got to be strong. Girl, you better have some fun in that villa. Ice Macchiato said late, but I'm loving what they did for Casa. I hated how they were manipulating the game. That's exactly what happened. They did this because the main cast thought they were running it. They shook it up. Opulent Pomegranate said Megan showed off a little spot on her TikTok and Insta. Maybe that's where they are. Probably. Good night, B. Nickel. And with that, I'm going to get 2 more comments and then we're going to get out of here. Polymer Girl said, that's right, Nikki. Exhibit A. He used to be fine. He used to be fine. When he was swimming in the Godiva, he was fine. Now I'm like, oh my God, that's what he always looked like that. Woo, chow. Whoa. But he got his phone back. And he's already back home. He was back home with his grandmother. So I think he's gone. I think he's gone. Jennifer said, yeah, Molly from Love Island UK season 10 was dumped when a bombshell chose her connection and went on interviews, and she was back for Casa and then reconnected with the guy. And when she got back to the villa, the lady was gagged. Oh, I need to see that. As soon as that guy breaks up with that girl, he goes back to being ugly till another woman finds him and makes him hot. Mimi said, I don't think Casa is over. I think the elimination was to force the game players to explore because none of them knows their partner was the one sent home from the other villa. I will say that because this Casa was very low energy, low effort. So maybe this will make them all, put some fire up under their behinds. I hope it works. Hopefully. Something has to happen. Springtime said Hannah is on a podcast saying she confided in Huda about opening up the Pepe, and Huda, she got to come back. Hannah, you better be in that front passenger seat. You need to be in that front passenger seat. GP313 said, I'm late, but I'm only here because you was talking about 3. See, girl. I love you, GP313. I'm so sorry, but I'm about to get off of here. But thank you for hopping in. Please like the video, family. Busy said, my villain for this season are Yelisa for stealing Ace and setting off a domino effect. You are right. Huda for crying and making Alondria turned up. Ace for wearing a producer cap 24/7. You are clocking everything. And you know what? I'm going to extend more grace to Alondria because I absolutely forgot about that moment. Or I didn't apply that moment to Alondria's performance. That's exactly what happened. Alondria really became very robotic after that mess with Huda. So I'm going to extend more grace to her. She sure did. She sure did curse the villa. I'm going to extend more grace to my girl. I'm going to give it to her. Curvy Sage said they usually do the Casa versus Villa game to stir things up. We're going to see what they're going to do. Betty says, yeah, that's the difference. Unlike Molly, producers pushed dumping. Jeremiah was dumped from being vulnerable by public votes, and Ace took his shot. NikkiNicoleStar is producer manufactured dumping. I just hope he's back. I just hope he's back. Yeah, we should at least have 300 plus likes, guys. Let's get into it. Yeah, same. She totally was a different person after that moment. and she had to apologize to that woman. Yeah, I'm gonna give her grace. I'm gonna give her grace. Yeah, I'm gonna give her grace springtime even more. Yeah, it's always fun. So hopefully we'll see it. I'm gonna end with my final super chat from Sydney. Thank you so much, Sydney. Sydney said, love and appreciate you, Nikki. Until next time. Until next time, indeed. I will see you guys here Thursday night for the next episode of Love Island USA Season 7. The producers, once again, you ate that up. And I'm going to let you do your job. Love you guys. Give me a couple minutes. I'll put the timestamps in the video. And I will see you soon. Bye. This was a good one.